Hey everyone, it's Will, Gamer Dad, with another video for you. So first off, I'd like to give a shout out to one of my Patreon supporters, Ben. Thank you for your support. I would also like to thank each and every one of you for making this channel fairly successful. I believe we have just broken 6,000 subs a couple of days ago, and so again, for all of you who have watched in the past, who are continuing to watch now and into the future, thank you very much for your support, and hopefully I can continue creating great content for Another Eden as the game continues. Now, that being said, looks like there is a new update coming tomorrow, 2.11.200. So this is going to be the same version as what we have already, and so it will be an in-game update to my knowledge. So you just have to reset, wait about 24 hours from now, and then you'll be able to update in-game. Now, first of all, I'd actually like to apologize for my voice. I have been battling not sure if it's the Omicron variant or just a regular flu or cold, but I've been sick this week, and so I do apologize for not having much content as well. Now, that being said, I am excited to see Chapter 2. Obviously, we had a cliffhanger at the end of Chapter 1 of the Future Mythos, and so as long as you have finished Chapter 1 of that, and it does say that you have to have finished the IDA Part 3, Chapter 44, so on and so forth, we can now continue on Chapter 2, and we'll probably learn a little bit more about the black-clad swordsman, aka Alter Isuka. So Alter Isuka, for those who don't know, is a lunatic unit. She's going to be Shade and Earth Slash, and so she's essentially the counterpart to the regular Isuka in our version of our time, and the difference is that she's also going to have Slash Zone. And being that she's a Shade user, you know that she's going to have high DPS, in all her moves. But that being said, she's got some physical type resistance, which is actually really, really good. Physical resistance up 30%, type resistance up 50% for all party members. And I think there's something new with alter units where you're going to have this another zone. And so this is a zone within a zone, basically. And I'm not really sure how that activates, but apparently for some of these alter units, they're going to take advantage of it. So when you have a zone, it activates again, and essentially it doubles certain effects. So in the case of this one, it'll double the stance damage. So your attack stance, for example, your weapon stance will now be 60% damage. Obviously, if you're a fire zone, such as for example, Alter Dewey, then you're going to be double damage. Instead of 50% up, it's going to be 100% up. And it only lasts, I guess, for a few turns. So it's not permanent, but it is a new mechanic that basically just makes all your units more and more powerful. That being said, that dual shielding is quite useful, and it does get extra duration and shielding when in another zone, and a lot of her moves are enhanced in another zone. So basically, for example, she has a slash attack, and when in another zone, she'll get a power and int to all power members plus 25%. She's got preemptive shade attack. She can also increase crit damage for your party members with this move, and her main DPS move looks like it's going to be a Earth Slash attack. So Earth Slash AoE 4 times, slash resistance down 25%, which is stackable to 3 times for 50%, and of course it heals as well. Why not, right? Like all these new units, they can do damage, they can heal, they can crit set, they can increase crit damage. If you activate Lunatic, obviously you get increased damage as well. In Zone, she gets double damage. It also heals more when in Lunatic, so I'm sure you can understand by now, Isuka is one of the favorites by WFS, just like Suzette, and so she's going to be extremely powerful. So I'll cover her a little bit more in tomorrow night's Should You Summon, but yeah, this one's going to be interesting. And so I know a lot of people have been asking, and my understanding is that if you do have any form of Isuka, but primarily the normal version of Isuka, and you have her at 5 stars, then you can side grade to Alter Isuka without having to use any stones. So you'll just have to use the same thing. You'll have to use some chance. You'll have to farm 3 of her special book, which is not buyable in the Emporium, from my understanding too. And the additional information is I believe these books only drop in very hard red key dungeons. So Gyaralia, Underworld are not applicable in this case. So hopefully you have not bought any keys this week. If you have, then unfortunately you'll have to wait until next week to have additional chances. Otherwise, if you have saved until now, well, you can run those extra red keys and see if you can get anything extra. So same thing, it's going to be chapter 2, no new dungeon, just looks like some new maps and areas, obviously probably some new mobs as well, so that'll be fun. So it looks like there is some, I guess, I'm not sure if this is going to be Fateful or if it's going to be a Stones, but this looks like this is going to be an uprated banner. So 1% times 4, and I guess you can only get these 4 5 stars if you want, which is obviously Alter Isuka, Philly, Aesalulu, and Philo, or Alter Isuka, Miumfa, Milsha, and Cyrus AS. So, not sure if it's, as I said, a free banner or if it's a paid banner. If it is, that is very interesting and gives you some additional value if you want to try that. And of course, there's the Faithful standard 10% chance on Alter Isuka. And it does talk about a little bit about what do these alter or parallel time layer units do, and it talks about the, if you have this here, if you have the another style or extra style only, you cannot encounter it using memoirs, which is not side grade. So normal style 5-star Isuka is what you need, and of course if you don't have it, you'll have to side grade twice, one to the normal 5-star and then one again. Okay, so that's pretty much it, and of course you can replay some Mythos stuff. There are some limited Chronostones packages for those who want to pay. And of course, same thing, if you start early, you will get 50 stones instead of 10. It's really unfortunate that we don't get 100 stone login anymore, it's just 20. And for those who want to dress up everyone like Rika Cat, then you can buy those items as well. So, let me know in the comments below how you feel about this update. I am looking forward to seeing what goes on with Alter Isuka and if they share some of her background, obviously, being that the change between Alter Isuka and Kiryu being good in this time layer and how that affected had been affected versus Isuka being good and Kiryu being bad in our time. And yeah, let me know in the comments below also if you're planning to summon, if there's anything you'd like to say about chapter 2, and so on and so forth. Anyways, I will try to rest up my voice tonight and hopefully be able to play this tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to be live streaming tomorrow just because my health isn't 100%, so I will be playing along with you, although I'll try to do that should you summon video tomorrow. Anyways, for those who are summoning, good luck. Otherwise, talk to you later. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.